On May 24, 1844, before the telegraph, messages took weeks to cross the Atlantic. So how did a single message change the world in an instant on May 24, 1844?
In the 1840s, messages traveled by horse, ship, or stagecoach. A letter from London to New York could take weeks to arrive. But by the 1840s, inventors were experimenting with electrical signals.
Wires stretched across cities, carrying messages faster than ever before. Samuel Morse, an artist turned engineer, had spent years perfecting his code. His system used dots and dashes to represent letters.
Public demonstrations in Washington, D.C. drew crowds. People watched as messages zipped along wires in seconds.
Newspapers still relied on printed letters. A single error could delay a story for days. Training operators became urgent. Only those who mastered Morse code could send messages across the continent. At 1:30 p.m. on May 24, 1844, Samuel Morse pressed his key. The message, "What hath God wrought?" flashed across the wire. At the receiving end, Alfred Vail read the message aloud. It was the first time a message had traveled across a long distance by wire. Cheering erupted in the telegraph room. The message marked a breakthrough in communication. Within hours, newspapers printed the message. Readers marveled at how quickly the words had traveled. The telegraph line stretched 40 miles from Washington to Baltimore. It was a marvel of engineering and ambition. The success of the first message proved Morse code's power. It would soon be adopted worldwide.
By the 1850s, businesses used the telegraph to manage trade and shipping. It revolutionized commerce.
Telegraph networks spread across continents, linking Europe, Asia, and the Americas. Information moved faster than ever. Newspapers relied on the telegraph to report events in real time. Readers no longer waited weeks for news. Telegraph operators became crucial figures in society, translating messages that shaped politics and war. The telegraph's success paved the way for the telephone, radio, and eventually the internet. Its impact endured. Today, fiber optic cables carry data across oceans. The telegraph's dream of instant global communication lives on. What other moments changed history in a heartbeat? Subscribe for more stories that rewrote the world.